robbing you peace on. The risk is high, the rates is cheap though. Let me know I can link, bro. I stick to the code, enter the cheat code, cause it's easy to reload. EGTA in the 6, no ETA to show up. Never reset what I hear. Hoping the haters can feel, hurting they ankles, having to stay on their heels. Testing my milk, testing the strip on my hip. They testing the bitch, I'm dope. Testing the best, so I'm the best with a belt. I'm all you hear in the passing the bank. Rising up rapidly, step on the rapper with brain. Chopper attached with the blade, chopping the grass with the blade. Straddling the snakes, straddling the snakes. My niggas living on natural. My niggas fit like a match in the brain. But up your team like a match in the brain. Back in the day, back at the class I was dead. Visions imagining fame. I was a manic and shit in okay. I never panic, I did it in pain. Then I became.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Business. The absolute business. What's good, everybody? Oh man, we about to see the movement. You feel me? Oh shit. The movement. Check this shit down. All right, man. So I'm gonna be honest. I don't know a lot of information on this topic. We were listening to Pouya's album yesterday, and some people had mentioned that there's allegations with Zillakami and Pouya. Now, the Zillakami allegations, I heard some shit, maybe like some videos, some random videos. But when I saw allegations, I didn't think it was like no pedophile shit. Am I surprised? No. I'm not surprised at nobody. You feel me? I'm not surprised when nobody does this shit anymore. These niggas got all this money, man, and they want to talk to kids, but make it make sense, bro. You met LL on Friday? That's what's up. Craziness, man. I saw some videos. Sexual assault allegations is crazy. Sexual. What's wrong with niggas, man? How concrete are these allegations? We're about to find shit. Look at these videos. Now, some of these videos could be biased, but still. Some people send me some shit in the Discord. Who was this? Kyle, was this you? Here you go. goddamn shame. When I think of Minor, I think of the kid. It's the same to me. It's not a good look, man. Is there a different Zillakami? Like I see some like the dude you sent me for the Pouya videos. He got Zillakami videos, but them joints he got like hell of them. He got like it's a lot of these joints. It's a lot of these joints. Music been ass, lock them up, right? Music's been terrible, lock this man up. Not gonna W. Not gonna W at all. I don't like his music, period. But we have listened to him. We have followed somewhat of his career. He is part of that underground scene. That's facts, Kai. It's plenty of people who got terrible music but great people. Hey, and I wish those people nothing but success. Who you got there? I hate to be a very bad news, but the Suicide Boys got the corniest fan base. They got one of the most racist. They got one of the most corniest. They got one of the most fragile. They got one of the most suicidal. Yeah. Oh God. I mean, to me, as long as you put out music, you never fall off, right? That's my thing. As long as you put out music, long as you, cause the thing is, what falling off is, that's dependable on you niggas, the fan base to keep people at a certain, right? Despite what the artwork is, right? Despite how it sounds, despite what it is, the audience has to be in agreement with, okay, we like that. Boom, let's keep it on the up and up. No one can fall off as long as they continue to put out music. The music that music or whatever you fell in love with for that creator might decline in your eyes, but everybody grows, blah 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 blah. I just think we're so quick to say people have fall off because they don't like what we like. I have never once said the Suicide Boys have fallen off because they've always put out music. So as long as you continue to do what you do, you can never fall off. Can you be better? Yeah. Can you be worse? Yes. But in my eyes, falling off means like something outside of your profession made your career decline. Like pedophile allegations, sexual allegations, drug allegations, running with the law type shit. It's different elements. So when people say, "Oh, people just fall off," it's hard for me to just go in agreement when people say, "So and so fell off." But I do understand why certain individuals do mention that and do say that. I do get the concept though. It's not a far-fetched, or it's not a inconceivable, subject matter or inconceivable argument. Suicide Boys are more popular than they've ever been. Suicide Boys shouldn't be happy they're sober now, but was on Rose's head when he called out Scrim sounding half dead and all that stuff. Well, Kai, I called out Scrim sounding dead to the dismay of the audience that was saying, "Oh, that's how he sounds. He's supposed to sound like that." And I'm telling him, hey, and I'm telling these young niggas, this was years ago. I'm telling you, hey man, I work with drug addicts. I grew up around people who have been, affected by drugs. This man sounds like he's dying, and they was like, no, he good. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Just a bunch of clowns. It is what it is. People have to mature, have to grow up and shit like that. Fan base music, no way to enjoy music without thinking about the fan base. Brandon, I would say. I know the fan base is definitely not more on top of the. But as a content creator, right, Brandon? I'm glad you brought that up. As a content creator, I have a different insight than maybe somebody who's a part of the fan base or somebody who is not putting themselves out there reacting to music. The fan base is in my DMs. The fan base is y'all, right? You're not necessarily my fan base. You're the fan base of the artists I listen to. So that trickles in different subjects, different attitudes, different moods, different, morals and things of that nature. So me personally, yes, it's very important from this aspect. But as for listening to music outside of YouTube and doing this, I don't give a fuck. When I listen to the music outside of YouTube, fan bases don't mean anything. But as for doing this, oh yes, it definitely plays a part because it gives you a different insight to the people who actually put money in these artists' pockets. SoundCloud tier rappers falling off of. See, that's what I'm saying. I never really got into the SoundCloud era when it was popular. I didn't do the SoundCloud thing. Do I listen to Zodiac? I listen to Zodiac here and there. Moses in my top 5, but I think he's a weirdo for hanging out with Xavier Wolf after that. I think the fan base is just another way to not necessarily say, hey, it's the artist's fault, right? You can't pick your fan base. Unless you're just like you have that much pull, but you can't pick your fan base. Alright. Quiet Level was a good era. We live. on Twitch. We live on YouTube. The only song you fuck with is Insomnia. Okay. Oh yeah, like bruh, this is nothing, bruh. YouTube has no. I mean, it's this is fun. This is cool, but it's just not a. I don't know. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. I don't know. We've listened to so much music. I've heard every single genre. We've done so much streams. We've done so many videos. Blah blah blah. What I listen to outside of stream, or even the stuff I take from streams or take from the channel and listen to, it's just I like good music, man. You know, so I never. It's always good. It's always good. But I definitely. Online, yeah, it's just. And I do understand why some people are chronically online. Some of these niggas is getting paid pretty well. I'm not one of them niggas, right? So I got to get off my ass and go get this somewhere else. No, not saying YouTube and Twitch don't pay well when they do pay, but that's just not automatic. So I got to get up off my ass. But nothing wrong with that. Even if YouTube was paying well, I'd still be getting up off my ass because I got shit to do. I got stuff to accomplish and all that good fun mumbo jumbo. All right. Anyways, let's see what these videos are talking about. Astronomics X. If you out of here, my G, you ain't been here in 2 years. It happens. All right, so let's watch the. What do you want? Come on, boy. What do you want? There's Quest. He barking to get up in here, man. He barking to get his goofy ass up in here, man. God damn. NASCAR Elo? It's crazy out here. Quest says hi to everybody, man. You happy? You happy? Huh? How can I help you? Do you want this cracker here? Peanut butter. I love some peanut butter. Now your mouth gonna be dry. Alright, anyways, man. Let's get to the actual factual. How about it? Now we're gonna watch the Pouya videos I was sent first because they're shorter. The Zillakami video is dumb long, but I don't know. They're dumb long. Dumb skitty dumb skitty dumb. If by the time we get done with the Pouya allegations, you know, we Kai, try to find your boy a different. I'm looking right now online. Try to find your boy a different video, a shorter video, if that sums up everything. If not, we can try to rock with it. Try to. 40 minutes is long. Fuck. Ain't that right, bro? 40 minutes is long as hell, man. Not going to hold you. Alright. We're about to see where it's coming from right now, John, though. That's a good question. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard of this either. Until a couple of days ago, 3-4 days ago. So we're about to find out together, I'm assuming. Alright. We got 2 videos on Pouya. One is very short. Other one is longer, but not long. Alright, bet. Oh, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. The comment's kind of big, ain't it?
People customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
See what the fuck going on, man. It's a lot of dumb shit going on, but let's see.
Allegation. Alright guys, so just like I promised on my first channel, we're finally going to be covering the Pouya allegations, and before we even get into it, I just want to preface this a little bit, because I know a lot of people are going to say you're dragging up old rumors that happened years ago, but at the same time, everybody kind of knows about this already, but doesn't have the full scope of the story. I'm sure everybody who's watching this video right now has heard whispers or little pieces of what went down, but they've never been fully exposed to the entire thing, so all I want to do is make a video, read it all over. I'm not saying that it's actually true, I'm not saying that it's false, I just think that we should be able to talk about these things online and have a discussion about it, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's get right into it. So basically I got an imager here where all the accusations—
Or are you just starting up drama or just starting up shit? When is this, 2017? Damn, it's a minute ago. Is there some new shit? Or is this the only shit they got on them? Some shit that niggas already know about and niggas ain't done shit about. At this point, niggas ain't done nothing about it. 2017.
have been put together. This is all the way back from April 22nd, 2017,
what have people done?
Which is a little bit earlier on than I actually thought this all came out. But it goes on to say Pouya and Fat Nick's assault. So some of you already know about this, but for the first time ever, I actually want to make it public and post about it. I know there's going to be a few people who don't believe me or don't want to believe me, but I'm going to tell it anyways. Back in April, I went to go see Ghostman, Fat Nick, and Pouya at Chackus in Virginia Beach. I was super excited and even bought a VIP pass. When I met them, Pouya asked me to come back to the hotel with them. I should have known from there that it was not going to be a good time for me, but alas, like anyone in that situation, I was excited and wanted to go, so I went. When I was there, I went to the wrong room. I went to that room because I heard Fat Nick's voice, so I had thought that maybe the guy gave me the wrong room number. I look back at that now and think, maybe if I had gone to the one they gave me, that things wouldn't have ended the way they did. Pouya answered the door, asked me for my phone because he didn't want me taking photos of him like I was some sort of paparazzi, and took me to another room. For him, his producer, and his merch guy took advantage of me. I'm not going to go into detail because typing this out alone is really hard for me, and I didn't really want to post about it until now. I just remember feeling so disgusted with myself after it happened. I wish I had never gone to that hotel. A lot of people I know are fans of Pouya Pouya, and I hate seeing his name on anything. And again, I know there will be people who don't want to believe me, but it needs to be said. Also, when it happened, he was still with Coco or whatever, so yeah, that's it. Thanks. After that, we have a screenshot of her talking to Pouya. She says, hey. He says, what's up? She said, just checking in, just chilling. What about you? He said, about to leave to the venue and then go to our hotel. Do you want to come through? She says, yep, just send me the address or let me know which hotel. I don't know. I'm about to get there. I'll let you know which one. Okay, cool. He then goes on to say it's mad close to the venue. She says, for sure. I'm not from here, so I don't know about any hotels here. Haha, but I'm sure it'll be easy to find. He then gives the address. Okay, on my way. Just looking for parking. I'm here at the parking lot. He then says, come up to room 418. Okay, I actually found parking, so I'll be there shortly. After that, apparently things got so bad at the hotel room that she would have to reach out to her friend and get him to pick her up. She says, Josh, I want to leave. He says, what's going on? She said, the weirdest shit happened. I don't like it, and my car is a good walking distance away. I just want to leave and go to sleep and never speak up tonight. I'm on my way. Thank you. I'm leaving now. I'll be there in 10 minutes. There's then follow-up messages from the next day. She wakes up and says, as soon as I got into your car...
Her car? Her car is walking distance, but her friend is driving 10 minutes to come get her? Okay, that's interesting. Like, my car is walking distance, but my friend is coming. I guess she didn't want to walk to her car at night. I guess that's the only thing I could think of. She didn't want to walk to her car at night. Too scared to walk to her car at night.
When you got me, I couldn't hold it anymore and I started crying. I don't know if you remember that or not. He said, yeah, I knew something happened yesterday because Anel was telling me she was pissed about something, and I was there. I watched you get my car. I have the original messages like that. It's not okay. I feel so lost. I'm sorry. She then goes on to say, I know I just yelled at you and you probably hate me right now, but I'm going to the cops today. If it goes to court, would you possibly be a witness? He said, I deserve to be yelled at. I fucked up and I'm sorry. I don't hate you, and yeah. Not really sure what went down between the two of them, but either way, it seems like the girl wanted to take it to court at one point. So that's the end of the first story. That's the primary one that I was talking about initially, and I think that's the one that really got big and blew up. Mostly when I've heard about Pouya and his allegations, they all have to do with that one Ghostman tour, so I think this is the main story from there, but there is another story after that. This next story that we have comes from a second party talking about their friend's experience, saying, yeah, it happened to my friend as well. He was along with Coco at the time too. He picked her out and told her what room to go to, but they were all in there. They took her phone and pretty much said, if you want to turn, you gotta suck fat next while we all watch, and she did that while they all watched.
What? Boy. Hold up. The one girl said, I didn't want to go, I knew something was bad, but I went anyways. That girl was of age, right?
And laughed. And then they all took turns with her, but she still loves Pouya and thinks that it was a good thing because they made her feel special, because they picked her or whatever, so she doesn't really see it as being victimized and taken advantage of. But your story sounds a lot like hers. So it's a little confusing here because the next couple screenshots that we have supposedly take place a couple days before the first story. This happened on the Ghostman tour as well, but like 3 or 4 days before. We have some messages between Flexitelli and a girl. If you don't know who Flexitelli is, he's basically somebody in Pouya's posse, a producer, but it's not that important I guess for this type of story. He says, you want to come to the hotel with Pouya and Fat Nick? She says, I'm down. He says, are you about it? Yeah, I am. Gotta drop the kid off real quick. He says, how old are you? She says, 20. He sends the devil emoji. Alright, Pouya and Nick don't want phones because of pics. Is that okay? You can bring it, but it'll be put away. So at least they do check ages. I mean, that definitely is a good thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Standard in the underground, but as we've seen in the past, people don't tend to do that. So we gotta give them...
Gotta check them. I've been saying that for a while. I don't know why. Shout out to Pouya for checking ages at least, but the story is iffy. It's a lot of stuff is not making sense. You feel me? If I put my investigator hat on, a lot of things are just and not making sense. It's just that things are not connecting. Some things are connecting. Some things are definitely connecting, but other things are not connecting.
Them that one, but taking away the phone is a little bit weird. Pouya does actually have a reason for taking people's phones away. Apparently when he was hanging out with some fans in early...
Well, every rapper does that. Every famous person, you know what I'm saying, does that. That's nothing new. I've been to I remember a couple years ago, a while back, I went to who was that? Martin Lawrence. I went to a Martin Lawrence comedy event in Portland, and when you go in there, they take everybody's phone. That happens everywhere. It's nothing new.
2012, he went to go take a shower and one of the girls tried to take a picture of him naked, so it's kind of understandable, but at the same time it's a little weird to take somebody's only way of communicating.
You take a picture of me naked, bitch, you doing me a favor.
Hotel room. He said they didn't take my phone. Pouya just tried holding me down.
You feel me, Quest?
Me, and then we were gonna switch so Pouya could me. Germ was there too, but he wasn't really into the whole thing like the way that she was. Germ was actually really nice and apologized to me when I started crying. My cousin them, literally all of them, but I didn't. I was explaining to Germ that I wasn't into gangbang.
My cousin fucked them, literally all of them, but I didn't. I was explaining to Germ that I wasn't in gang. Germ was like, these niggas is weird. Germ probably looking at these niggas like, bro, what are you... Bad shit. He ain't talking about that bad shit. He ain't into bad shit like that, my boy.
And he completely understood, which is why he's the only one that I respect. Now, this is the main story that I've heard of Pouya, that apparently him and Fat Nick ended up taking advantage of a girl. I actually didn't think Fat Nick was involved, but this story says that apparently he was. And then apparently Germ had to calm her down after everything went down, which seems to be a good thing, but at the same time, it could also be a bad thing. We would have to know exactly what was said, but it seems like there's pretty well two ways that this could have gone. Maybe Germ really did feel bad about the situation, as he is a bit older than the rest of them, and actually did talk her down. Or it's possible that he was just running defense for his homies and he had to protect them, so basically he talked to her to try to normalize it and not make it seem as bad as it actually was, but I'm not sure one way or another. We then have one final story where somebody says, I just want to share my experience. I went to a meet and greet during the UU tour.
I would have been looking at all these niggas weird, bro. I'd be like, can't kick it with you niggas. If it's that bad, can't kick it with you niggas. Whew.
And I was last in line. My friends were waiting for me near the merch table where Pouya's brother was. They were asked to leave by him because he said that I was going to take a few minutes to come out because Pouya was going to have his way with me. I took a couple pictures because I felt the negative vibes through my friends' faces in the window once I saw that they had been shown outside. Oh my god, thank you for this. And then we have a random retweet at the end. I'm not really sure why this is relevant or why it matters to the overall story if this person is important, but they say, listen, I don't know this girl, but I can back that their merch dude is and for now, that's basically all that's in that Imager folder. That's basically all of the allegations that I could find. A lot of them seem to have been wiped offline. I mean, there was an entire article written about it at one point in 2018, so clearly there must have been a little bit more. Although I do think it's kind of strategic the way that these stories are up online. Oftentimes when a rapper's accused, they try to take absolutely everything down related to their accusations off of the internet. But if you leave just enough up that when people search up allegations, something still comes up, but it seems pretty benign and not too bad, then, well, you're basically off the hook, where if you actually take every single one down, well, then people are going to think, why are all the allegations taken down? It makes it seem like you're trying to hide something. So leaving some of them up is definitely a good idea when it comes to optics. But besides that, that's all of my opinion I'm going to give on this one. I just wanted to read these out so everybody can kind of understand what's going on with the whole Pouya allegations, even though for the most part they haven't been spoken on that much. So this is them. Some of them at least. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Besides that, shout out Knife Gang. See you in the next one. Peace.
Tracy Kramer.
Shout out to Knife Gang. Oh my goodness. Not gonna lie. Those allegations, that story sounded a little choppy. Sounded a little choppy, from the one girl saying she felt uncomfortable but she was still there, from the other girl going with her friend to go get gang bang, but the friend was getting gang bang and she was hanging out with Germ. I don't know. Where your friend at? What is your friend saying? Because your friend got the train ran on her. Your friend ain't complaining, obviously. That's what I'm trying to figure out. How nothing happens to you. You just there. Right? You hear your friend in the back getting passed around like the blunt that she is. Respectfully. Consensually, obviously. You know. Where's the friend at? We need to hear from the friend. Did the friend feel harmed? Did the friend feel forced? a lot of holes in the stories I was hearing. Not gonna lie. Although everything needs to be taken serious on both ends. You know, and then the one girl was mad at the dude that she asked to come pick up. How you mad at this nigga? What you mad at this nigga for? You just literally said your car is walking distance, but you want this nigga to drive 10 minutes to come get you, to take you to your car that is walking distance. It's just a lot. It's not making sense. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. That's not making sense. You feel me? Making sense. Anyways. Let's move on to this other video that was sent to me. That was interesting. This video is that video was posted 2 weeks ago. So that's what I'm saying. That's from 2017, right? Between 2017 and 2024, man. What has been said? I just don't. I'm not too sure. What has been said? Tell me what has been said since then. Because he even said, "Hey, y'all probably know about this. We're just gonna make a video talking about it." He even said that in the video. He said, "Hey man, this has been out for years, and yeah, we're just gonna have a discussion about it. So what do you think?" Oh shit! All right, my brother. If that's what you feel like doing, that's what you want to do. All right, now this video.
Trigger warning.
This video is from 3 years ago.
Anyone mentioned, and links in the description are for educational purposes.
Pouya and 2 of his friends raped me, one of which giving me chlamydia.
What? Hold on, bitch, you talking crazy right now. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Huh. This is a little different than that last video. This starting off crazy. Yo, this shit starting off crazy. Bitch, slow down.
See this? This is true. About 5 years ago, Pouya and 2 of his friends raped me, one of which giving me chlamydia. When I finally had the courage to out him for what he did to me, he sent me an illegal cease and desist letter trying to shut me up and sign my rights away. The attorney who sent me this letter was a criminal defense attorney, not a civil rights attorney, who has come close to being disbarred completely for violations for practicing law.
Damn.
After I came out with my story, 12 other girls came to me with their stories about Pouya and other artists such as Fat Nick. If you still support these artists...
Did she say 12? Hold up. What is going on right now?
My story completely for violations for practicing law. After I came out with my story, 12 other girls came to me with their stories about Pouya and other artists such as Fat Nick. If you still support these artists after knowing what they have done, please do not follow me. Please do not contact me.
Where are the...
I have been dealing with this for 5 years now and getting the help that I need in therapy. I am finally at a point where I can talk about it fully.
So this article that I will be...
where's the evidence? I don't want to, right, say nobody is lying, but man.
be reading off of goes into a little bit more of Pouya's history. So we will start with that. In October of 2013, a scheming white kid named Kevin Pouya...
Bitch, we know who he is. We want to hear the allegations, ho. It's just gonna read off some. We don't want. Oh, okay. What's the summary, man? Kai, I'm gonna whoop your ass, Kai. Don't say no. Don't say no. Don't say no essay videos like this, nigga. I need to see evidence, man, of some of this stuff, bro. Huh? You feel me? Cause she talking about chlamydia. Well, bitch, where your test at? Where your test? Where the text man? I just. Okay, let's slow it down. Slow it down. Right? Slow it down. Say, for instance, female friend, whatever, female, go out. You run to the rappers. They, you know what I'm saying, take advantage of you. They R-word you. You know, they, and you catch something. Don't you go to the hospital? Don't you keep that updated? Don't you keep text messages, screenshots of the... I mean, don't you keep that information, right? She just came out here crazy. Right here in the front. Right here. They raped me and gave me chlamydia. Where to test that? I mean, you saying this all on TikTok with your real face. Where's the test? Where's the test? Where's something? Something. If I said nigga shot me, I would have bullet holes. Like, these niggas shot me in my shoulder. Here go 2 bullet holes right here. 2 bullet. 1, 2. Where's your... I just don't understand. I just... Not saying she wrong. We need evidence. That's it. She's really kind. I'm sure she's a great person. But you just can't say niggas is took advantage of me and R-word me. I mean, I don't know. You don't go to the hospital, get the kid. I don't know. Okay, maybe you don't do that because you're scared. Maybe so. But that's crazy. The chlamydia joint's crazy. Yeah, facts. This is just crazy for her to say this with no evidence. It's scary.
Video to YouTube called "How to Get Free Donuts." He still cited his YouTube show on Pouya's behalf, but the rapper categorically denies engaging in non-consensual sexual contact with anyone. He claims never to have had sexual contact with the accuser and to be prepared to take her allegations to court. Quote, Mr. Pouya is confident that a basic investigation of the facts will reveal that these claims are false, the spokesperson wrote, and once the evidence is reviewed, these allegations will be determined to have been made by a disingenuous individual that is seeking attention under the umbrella of the hashtag #MeToo movement, end quote.
Oh boy. I forgot all about that. Man, oh man. Whew. The Me Too movement got a lot of niggas slammed up, I ain't gonna lie. The Me Too movement got a lot of niggas clanged up. I had a homeboy who's still serving time because of the Me Too movement. I'm not gonna get into his story right now, but man, fuck. They was believing, and a lot of these girls came out with lying on niggas. Obviously, right? If you old enough, you remember this shit. A lot of these, a good chunk of females were lying on niggas, just lying. Yeah, let's see what the Zillakami video is talking about. Feel me? Because the Pouya shit this one guy, he summed it up in this video pretty clearly. But then his video was, I just don't understand it. Like, this is 3 years ago, right? But his video is 2 weeks ago, but he doesn't even include that clip where the girl said something about chlamydia. It's a I don't know, man. I don't know. It. Alright, let's see what this Zillakami
have come forth to speak out against him recently, and I'm just going to be real with you guys. It's not looking good.
Nigga, you look like Zillakami. Oh God.
No longer doing backstories in these videos. Instead, the initial claims are going to be first, then the further we go, we will be hitting the newer evidence. Also, if you like content like this, please consider leaving a like or even subscribing. Literally anything helps. On July 10th, Zillakami's ex, Baideki, posted this tweet along with a flurry of others claiming some pretty
oh my gosh.
I've never in my life come for anyone's career.
Nigga, you know your shit is over when the bitch is like this. When she like this, nigga, you can call it a rap. Man. Whew. God damn, it's a rap, Zilla. You got it there, my brother.
Mean some pretty horrendous things.
God
I've
damn.
never in my life come for anyone's career or what they have done, but Zillakami is a PDF file and one of the most evil people I have ever known, and robbed me of everything in my life.
God
Zillakami emotionally abused me for years, landed me in the hospital. I protected his image, bro, and his entire camp has countlessly had under 18 girls backstage and done unthinkable. I wouldn't wish what he's done to me on my worst enemy. I have the time today. I have screenshots of Zillakami in his 20s linking Sleazy Skiz when she was 15.
God
Zillakami
damn.
is your favorite rapper, but he had explicit with a 15-year-old at 22. And y'all want to wonder why I kept my silence about dating him for years. All as evidence for your continued harassment and trying to silence me. Show me in.
But did you date him before or after you do this? I'm assuming you dated him before you knew this.
For years. All as evidence for your continued harassment and trying to silence me. Show me any bit of real evidence then, laughing emoji. And then it's just screenshot, I'm protecting her too. Yes, he's fully aware at the time. He invited me to an apartment somewhere in New York. I was about to turn 16. I think he lives there with Mula or whatever. I asked that you keep me out of this though, because I have a boyfriend and I don't want to get in any trouble legally, if that's where you're taking it. I apologize if this happened to you and everything he's done. He's a terrible person and there's countless stories. It's important to know that the screenshot she's referring to here is verified to be fake by the victim herself. Skiz went on record and confirmed that these screenshots are fake. However, she has iterated that some of these claims are actually true. Deki has a known history of being a compulsive liar, and here's what Sleazy Skiz had to say.
You gotta be careful who you lay down with, these slimy, slithering sleuths.
I want to address the rumor going around involving my identity. Somebody posted a fabricated screenshot of me saying I was involved with Zillakami when I was 16. The screenshot is fake, but there is truth to the story. I've left this part of my life in the past and I want to keep it that way. But now I feel like I must say something as this story has gone out without my consent. And I want to tell my story on my own terms. I was 14 when Zillakami first reached out to me.
Goddamn.
He was fully aware of my age and I was honest about it. When we hung out the first time, nothing explicit happened, but he did give me
mushrooms.
I was starting to have a bad trip and he sent me a car home. The second time we hung out, I was 15. This time, we engaged in explicit. I had a lot of respect for him as an artist back then, but after that time, I didn't see him the same way. After that, I didn't hear from him again until months later. When he messaged me again, I had just started talking to someone who is now my ex.
Yikes.
He asked me to hang out, and I said we could, but it wouldn't be like last time because there was someone I was trying to be serious with about my ex. After I told him that, he stopped messaging me and we didn't talk ever again. Now this in itself is the crushing allegation that as of today, Zillakami hasn't responded to or even alluded to in any of his posts. The closest response he put out in regards to this claim doesn't even directly address it, and to make matters worse, Skiz has put out video proof that she was in contact with Zilla.
God damn, Zillakami. Boy, they gonna fry you like some motherfucking Popeyes.
The other big allegation that we will soon cover paints a terribly evil picture on Zilla, but we'll get to that later. Also, there's another screenshot floating around that is confirmed to be real as far as I understand. Then, and didn't know any better, I was 14, and recently he tried to get me to be quiet, and he was fully aware. Dude, I get it, I was 14 on Tumblr with tatted viral adult dudes hitting me. He knows. He's an Asian fetishizer. Things I found while living at his family scarred me forever. He's really weird. When he tried to link up with me the second time, I told him we could hang out, but it wouldn't be like last time, if you know what I mean. He dubbed me when I turned him down, and then all messages disappeared. He's a weirdo for real. Now the ages here does actually get a little bit more complicated as we go on. She wasn't 14 or 15 as some of these claims state. She was actually 16 years old, and I have proof of that later in this video. As far as Deki is concerned, she went on to say this. Does this look like someone who needs to lie? From what I understand, these pictures are to help her claims about Zilla allegedly hurting her physically. There's more to that later though. I've lived with him and his family. You can go to his address for all I care. The explicit landed me in the hospital with an incurable disease. Your insensitivity is the reason people delete themselves. Actually,
landed me in the hospital with the incurable disease. Oh Lord, man, these niggas, bro.
Actually, keep everything up. It ensures I get everything I deserve. Deki actually did dox Zilla here, and she even claims he gave her an incurable disease. Claiming Zilla has AIDS to help him perform on stage is hardly a real accusation, but claiming that Zilla has AIDS that debilitate his immune system is a serious claim. I'm not saying Zilla has that, by the way. It's unclear what disease she's even referring to here.
Facts.
While all of this was bubbling up, Skiz was even posting more stories, and eventually she was posting some of the receipts I mentioned before. One day when I was looking through my DMs, I realized messages with Zillakami disappeared. I think he must have deleted them from his end. When I realized I no longer had the DMs of our conversations, I realized there was no tangible proof of us ever meeting. This is why I never felt like I could tell my story, because I know how the internet is, especially the victims that involve an artist lots of people praise. When there's no tangible proof, people find it hard to believe the victims. I'm usually very hard on myself, and I acknowledge that I could have made smarter choices and avoided that situation, but I also reminded myself that I was the kid and he was the adult.
Yeah, but that's facts. When there's no proof, it's hard to believe the victims, because you got to think about it, right? Think about how back in the day, it was so easy, you know what I'm saying, when they were still hanging black folks and whatnot. How so easy it was to say, so-and-so did so-and-so and so-and-so. And they just go get them, hang them up, kill them, be done with it. No evidence. Or even with evidence, they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, man, yes, we do want to take this in consideration and believe when things like this come up 100%. We want to investigate these things. We want to make sure we look through them thoroughly so both sides get the right amount of justice, right? But we need proof. Proof is very, very important. I can say I have $1 million, right? I can say I have a mansion. But if I take you to my house and I don't go to a mansion, right, that means I just lied to you. The proof is not there. Me proving that I have a mansion, I didn't prove that. I disproved that. So we got to make sure.
I made a lot of mistakes when I was younger, and I still make mistakes now. But every day I'm working on progressing and improving myself to better my life. I don't want what happened to me define me and gloss over all of the progress I've achieved till now. I've addressed this with the person that posted the fake screenshots of me talking about Zillakami, but going forward, I hope people can be more respectful and not post things without people's consent. You're not doing anyone any favors by leaking their story. It's been emotionally exhausting for me to find out at work what's been posted about me and feeling like I'm forced to speak out on something that I tried to leave in the past. I ask that people don't message me about this anymore because I just want to move on.
Well, they can listen to
I don't
you.
condone any actions other than my own. I'll be clear, what happened wasn't okay, but I made my peace with it because it's my right to do so. My past doesn't define me. I'm allowed to move on. Thank you. Shot.
A few moments later.
Messages were found. Scrolled through 4 years of DMs to locate the DMs. He blocked me after we last talked and deleted a lot of his messages. Y'all want the proof so bad. This proves my point. Nobody believes victims unless there's tangible proof. There will always
100%. just spoke on that. Just spoke on that about the Pouya video. Spoken on that during the Ghostman and the Xavier Wolf allegation joint. Yeah, gotta have proof. Gotta have proof.
be victims who don't have hard evidence. Y'all want to hold on to your favorite rappers so bad. It's hilarious. You forced my hand, so I dealt it. Little Joker card. You go to school anyway. That's something. LOL. Anytime, but it won't be like last time. I have a boyfriend. Thank you. Do you still do Yeah, I do. Not OD, but it's laugh and giggles. What's Doro Hidaro? It's an anime that's trippy AF. Supposed to be weird. Ooh, let's do it. Definitely not trying to delegitimize her story, but I will say that she claims Zilla blocked her after she imposed a boundary in favor of her impending relationship, but it looks like they may have even met up after this second interaction. Either way, this doesn't make things look any better for Zilla. To be clear, Skiz posted her ID showing her real date of birth here. Just clearing the confusion, I have no association with the legal action taking place between the two individuals involved. I don't want to involve myself any more than I have to. Last time I'll ever say this, I only spoke up in the first place to detach myself from false information and to validate what was being said about me. If I stayed silent, I would have still been questioned whether or not the story was true, and I chose to be honest. With that being said, I hope people can respect my privacy and my decision to move forward in peace. I also ask that people don't bother my family and friends, as they have nothing to do with this. I never wanted to be involved in the first place, and it's not right for them to be attacked by something that doesn't have anything to do with them. And this is her ID. It says her name, Cheyenne, boom, birthplace New York, date of birth, May 29th, 2004. Okay? These messages say July 26, 2020, July 31st, 2020. With this knowledge in mind, their second alleged meetup was when she was 16, not 15. This is confirmed by the screenshot. Her age is a little off in these claims, but for these purposes, it's fine, because the age of consent in New York is 17. Skiz was...
Nigga, I'ma keep it real. Even if it's what, morally, nigga. Morals. Gotta have some morals. Morals, my nigga.
16. If these claims are believed to be true, Zillakami is not like us. This is legitimately Zillakami.
He corny as
had interactions.
He's corny as fuck.
Such a cool person, and
he's corny as hell.
Spotify rotation, but this is terrible. Okay, it's horrible. It's and to all the people who commented and DM'd Skiz with weirdly hurtful and racist things, you are actually evil yourselves. She made a post with a lot of these messages, and it's heartbreaking to know that a victim was hit with that after providing pretty good evidence of their claims. I can't even show you guys that post because it would get this video instantly demonetized. It's disgusting. Please note that there's no silver bullet.
Holocaust was talking about this online a while back.
So make up your own mind about it. And don't forget to hit
Damn,
the
for
like
real gaming, DG? Damn.
Post. Zillakami followed these allegations up with his own
rough.
statement. Dealing with severe depression during and after the last tour ended me up in the clinic where I was told by doctors I needed time to focus on myself. Something I've always put to the side while trying to make sure everyone around me was good, which had me mentally at...
Why niggas always do this, bro? Some allegations come out, and all of a sudden, niggas want to focus on mental health. Instead of addressing it, you say, yeah, man, I'm going to take some time to myself. You know, I've been in a deep depression. Not saying he ain't been in no depression, and this type shit would make you go into a deeper depression, obviously, right? But why do niggas always do this shit? You better off not saying nothing than this shit. Because 99.9% of niggas don't give a fuck about what them doctors talking about. I promise you they don't.
At my lowest. Dealing with a person that was around me, using me while knowing I was not able to comprehend their ulterior motives. They took advantage of me being blind to what they tried to sell me as love. But it was only love until they no longer had access to me or the things that I could provide for them, trying to isolate me from my loved ones and friends while also trying to sedate me by introducing me to harmful substances to alter my state of mind and keep me in the dark of their real nature. For
What
those of you
the
who are
fuck?
confused, he's talking about Decky in his post here. I'm not the first person to go through this, where when a person cannot get what they want from someone, they obsessively try to victimize themselves. But I will handle this professionally instead of taking it to the internet. My legal team
You
will
just
ensure any
did take it to the internet,
against me
nigga.
is taken care of. In terms of Decky's claims about Zilla being physically hurtful and a myriad of other things she posted against the trap metal rapper, Zilla apparently won against her, meaning she did actually lie.
Allegedly.
So I got investigated, so I couldn't say anything for super long. So now that I can say something after this investigation from court. They went through my phone. They went through basically everything that I have, and I'm still like right here. And I got an order of protection, and they found no wrongdoing or anything.
Okay, new
Wowzer.
is in the background. Adu Adi and dance.
Actually, counter. It's been fake news, and I have everything from court. Disorderly conduct, harassment, aggravated harassment in the
Stalking.
first and second degree, identity theft, menacing,
Identity
criminal
theft is
mischief, and
crazy.
stalking.
Zilla doesn't mention any of the sleazy skiz allegations at all in his live, which is unfortunate. The entire live is over 28 minutes long, so if you're interested in it, the link will be in the bio. Skiz ended.
Nigga, why would he say anything about it, right? Why would that be the first thing he gets up there and say? So people in the comments can break him down, so you can have footage to break him down in a video like that? He might not be the smartest nigga because he's talking to kids, but I think he's smart enough to know to get onto live where niggas can chop the video up and use it as they want to use it, you know. So, yeah. But you gotta think about a lot of these niggas. Like, I just saw Dr. Disrespect. Whew. Dr. Disrespect, man. These niggas is weirdos, bro. I'm sorry. All these niggas. Mr. B's, Dr. Disrespect, the Zillakami nigga, Xavier Wolf, and all these Ghostmen. All these niggas, bro. Straight up fucking weirdos for doing this shit, man. And niggas just letting Dr. Disrespect in like nothing happened. That's because they got a kid fan base. Same thing with Mr. Beast. Kid fan bases, so most of the kids don't give a fuck. And they're huge on YouTube, so YouTube has an obligation to protect them, which is crazy when you think about it. How YouTube protects these niggas. It's diabolical.
Her involvement in regards to these allegations with this statement. My final message. I know recent events have been a lot to take in, and I just want to thank everyone who has shown support and empathy. I know it's hard to believe everything you see on the internet, but I've always tried to be as genuine and truthful as I can be. This is my truth, and I came out with my story because I was put in a spot where I either had to lie, deny, or speak and tell the truth.
Dr.
If legal
Disrespect's a
action is
fucking idiot.
being taken and I am reached out to, I will fully be prepared to speak out again. There's only the truth, and I will provide it in a legal setting if I have to. I will not halt my life and my plans in spite of what I push to do. People asked me for the truth, I gave it. They asked me for proof, I provided. I never brought this to light to begin with. I've already made my peace with it, as I've already mentioned. And to those who are or have gone through similar situations, I hope you as well may find peace and strength to speak up for yourself if you have to. I don't want my experience and the hate to scare anyone going through similar circumstances. There will be hate no matter what. We can't control others, but we can control our actions. The world will always be be ugly, but you can still make it beautiful. Shot. Decky posted a lot of things, some more unhinged than others, but she eventually posted this statement. What has been done refrains me from contact or disclosing another's personal information. I'm not going to jail for saying the truth. There's a completely separate legal action that isn't a part of this. Of course you aren't going to jail. This is a domestic lawsuit. No phone has been documented or seen by police for investigation, and there hasn't been any group chat messages disclosed in any legal documents. This directly challenges Zilla's claims about his phone being searched through for this case. No other persons involved legally are included in this and have free will to speak on their cases. Makes sense. There is no defamation lawsuit, and the under 18 girls have not been given anything in regards. My attorney and private investigator advised me since the beginning to allow this to be pursued and have the final verdict before speaking or showing any documentation on a separate matter. The criminal litigation has nothing to do with this matter and still under investigation. And that's all she wrote. If these were the only allegations against Zilla, I would at least give him the benefit of the doubt, but look how much video you have left. This obviously gets worse. Another girl that goes by Bubble posted this allegation. DMs from 2020, throwaway account 2020, DMs from my old deleted Instagram account that I used when I pursued modeling at 17. Posted these due to the recent allegations. Fourth screenshot, cropped out FaceTime with my current boyfriend when I was showing him my DMs. Found these screenshots I sent to a friend in my iMessages. He asked me where I stayed at and when I'd be back in New York. I told him I was taken and he said he didn't care. He later followed my friend and started messaging her, and she was 16. I used to be a big fan of him growing up. After these DMs, I couldn't listen to him anymore. Now I'm 21, I can't imagine messaging an explicit. Now she's using these dashes here, but the way she's using it, I don't know if it's a formatting error, but she's like using it as like commas in some of these cases. It's a little nitpick on just her formatting, but it's not really important. I just thought it was interesting. Before we hop into this, God, I hate that I have to make this clarification. I'm pretty staunchly on 18 and older. That's where I draw my line. But since starting this channel, I've learned a lot of stuff. Namely that a couple of people I've covered are actually legally fine. Fuck. Sure, it's still extremely weird to go for people that young, but legally speaking, Zillakami is kinda okay with doing this.
What was that?
I said legally, Zillakami.
Yeah, we already talked about that. We talked about legally. We talked about morally. Your morals got to kick in at some point, my brother. Your morals got to kick in at some fucking point. I ain't gonna lie.
Fine.
What did you say, nigga?
Legally, this is fine. There, I said it. Now, no, don't unsubscribe. No! Real talk here. If you're going for people that are still in high school, in your mid-20s, you are a predator. I don't care what the law says. These people are barely developed, and you are actively going for them to exploit that. I wouldn't let any of you creeps near my children, nieces, and nephews, or cousins, or my pets. Doing this is weird, and there is a very obvious reason why everyone thinks you're weird and not like us if you're actively going for people this young. But with that being said, here are the screenshots. And it says here, Zillakami liked your comment. Thank you, Zillakami. Then he starts following this girl. And this picture is just confirming Bubble caught Zillakami's interest. And she had said, oh my god, stop playing with me, when she saw the news. He says, I ain't know a hot model followed me. I would have followed before. Dude, huge fan of your music, for real, for real. Music be getting me through. Cuts off there. He says, how old are you? I'm 17, bro. I'm turning 18 next month. Picture of a dog. Picture of Kirby with a do-rag on. Sorry.
She calling you, bro. She calling you, dude. This is a child, my nigga. And by the way, I think that's a turnoff. When females call you bro and dude. Bitch, don't call me dude. I'm not your bro. Don't do that.
Your bro. 1 month. Definitely weirdo behavior, but at least he's waiting until she's 18. I mean, look how far the ball has been dropped here. A day later, another girl going by him within posted her own screenshots. I don't know if she's trans, that's just her name. Some proof. Watching these stories unfold and how these women are being treated is really disheartening, so I feel the need to share my own proof. I was 17 when Zillakami first hit me up in 2019. We talked from 2019 to 2022, including FaceTime calls. 3 years of talking, huh? I was transparent with the fact I was underage and still in high school and showed him these messages. He continuously begged for me to come see him at a show near me. If anyone needs proof, I can screenshot the whole DM exchange, as this is more surface level. More of the DMs are very...
So I'm assuming these DMs are coming out because you see everybody else coming out. Because you was talking to this nigga for 3 years. But you started in 2019.
Explicit. I was never going to share any of this, especially with these women being harassed, but it's unfair for Zillakami to pretend as if he never did anything wrong.
Okay.
And here's a little screenshot here, but I will cover this a little later. Okay, Joe. Mama, I'm happy you're gonna try it. Take it serious though, it's a whole other world. Yes, I get that. I'm just doing it for myself right now and to experiment with it. Love you, babe. Hope it's therapy. Love you too. Then come give me a kiss, son of a... Before I do you like I did Bear. And he sent some type of video. I guess he's messing around with either a friend named Bear or maybe his dog named Bear. I think he has a dog named Bear. I can't really remember. Nah, I beat you up any day. I'm going to. Cute. Love you. I'm gonna you harder and harder and harder. Bruh. I'm in class. STFU. Okay, I won't get you wet in class. Or will I? Okay,
What
stop.
the fuck?
Okay, I will. Love you, baby. I'm gonna get your up with love and pound you explicit. And she sends a meme that says, if you say...
She's literally telling this nigga she's in class, bruh. Bro. She's telling this nigga I'm in class. Oh my God. That is some wild shit, man. Damn.
They sell with this little black man. Little black kid. I saw first, of course.
The Rockets, they got money though. You feel me? They got money though.
Picture or something. And here she's just confirming that this is really Zillakami. Now she's not even blocked here. Okay, this goes straight to his page, so you can see that this is all connected and this is all real.
Allegedly. But wait, there's more.
Okay, I'm down. You at me. Open DM. It's funny. Hi. Oh wow. Okay, psych. It's funny because I always ask you. You always ask, and I make this face every time. I like to make sure, okay? Next time I'm gonna say no.
He sent a picture of Charles Manson when he said, I like to make this face every time. And his, by the way, let the record show, his Instagram is Audio Creep. Some things just write themselves, don't they? Not even jokes. It's real life, nigga.
Just to make you mad. That wouldn't make me mad. That would make me sad. Done. Okay, then I won't. Or will I? You never know. You can't make me mad. Yes. Yes, I can. No. And then you send some type of meme with this baby and this pan? What is going on here? No. Okay. Come back. Let me film you explicit on my night vision and my thermal scope. Okay.
That's illegal, you know.
Let me film you. I'm assuming fucking on my night vision thermal scope. This nigga talking Call of Duty type shit to a kid that's in fucking that's in high school, but it's literally in class in December, about to be on winter break. Lord have mercy.
No.
Good morning. Did you say good morning at 5? Yes. Okay, thank you. Just checking. Shut up. Then it goes into the screenshot she initially posted this allegation with. Shut up. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Okay. Good morning. Passed my science test. Got 2 on my math test though. Have fun taking tests, and congrats. I'd give you a kiss, but misery. Now, if she actually got 2 on a math test, she is literally
disabled.
sad face.
That
I
nigga
passed 2 out of 5 tests.
That nigga thought that was
finish. I graduated.
He thought this shit was the funny game. He thought that shit was the funniest thing he's heard all year. God damn.
Sad face. I have passed 2 out of 5 tests. Then when I finish, I graduate and never have to go back. I will still take a kiss though. I'll give you one when you graduate. Sad face. Cuties, huh? That's my sock. Can I f***? And then he says something. Now, if he's referencing the movie Cuties here, that is actually disgusting, 100%. If you don't know what Cuties is, it's a movie about, I haven't seen the movie. I've only heard people talk about the movie because the movie is actually disgusting. There's a bunch of like younger people, okay, not people that are mature adults, okay. These are young people acting in this movie, and they're actively twerking and doing very explicit stuff on camera. And yeah, that's basically a lot of the movie. So if he's referencing Cuties here, that is like actually disgusting, like 100%. Not sure if anybody caught this, but yeah, that's the yeah, so yeah, these are screen recordings, so this is all real, 100%.
Allegedly.
Zilla really did go after a 17-year-old
Allegedly.
and cuff her. Morally, this is abhorrent, but again, legally in New York, this is technically fine. It's important to note that this happened in 2019. I don't know why I'm telling this, I mean, you guys can clearly read it. Zilla was born September 20th, 1998, which would mean he was 21 when this went down, literally 1 month from his milestone birthday. From a Romeo and Juliet law.
Yeah, I heard about, you know, Cuties. Seen a couple people do some skits and some stuff online about it, and no one really gives a fuck. They talked about it for a few weeks, out the window. Nobody really gives a fuck at the end of the day. You know?
This went down, literally 1 month from his milestone birthday. From a Romeo and Juliet law perspective, this isn't applicable to New York, but I thought it would be interesting. Zilla is well within the age range for this to be considered okay. So I guess this comes down to how you feel about this age gap and their respective ages when this incident allegedly happened. Me personally, I think it's pretty weird. Just date adults, it's not that hard, but yeah, technically this is all kind of legal.
It's very difficult for these
Screenshot, on the
goofies.
other hand, of him talking about filming her is not legal. Any media Zilla has of this girl that is of an explicit nature when she was 17 would constitute as CP. This is because a federal age of consent is 18. Federally, this applies in regards to the internet and airways. For all intents and purposes, any state's age of consent doesn't matter in a federal context. So basically, if it's on the internet and she's not 18, that's illegal. Alright. If it couldn't make matters any worse, another girl comes out of the woodworks with her own story, where Zilla allegedly S8'd her. We'll probably delete this, but I think it should be seen after seeing the screen recording video posted. I tried commenting on the
We'll probably delete this. It's the internet. Why do people put this shit? Yeah, I might delete this. It's the internet. If it's of some significance, if it's of some power, oh, people gonna hold on to it, whether you delete it or not. They gonna screenshot it, and that's it. That's all they gotta do is screenshot it, screen record, screenshot, save it forever.
who posted the screen recordings of her messages with him, but I guess since I never use Reddit, it won't let me. I debated posting these, but seeing how he was talking to the girl in the screen recording when I was with him days after. Ooh, that is a juicy allegation.
Damn.
Basically, he's mixing and mashing, okay? He's mixing and smashing, as they say. I feel like I should. I met with him at a hotel in 2019. I was not an under 18, but I don't remember him asking my age. He tried to have explicit with me. He tried to put his hands down my pants, and I had to stop him and tell him no multiple times, before he finally stopped trying. At the time, I guess I just overlooked it because he was one of my favorite artists, and his music really helped me with my depression. Now seeing everything come...
Why do people... Why is that a thing? Your music helped me with this and this and this, so I let you do things that I wouldn't let the normal person do. Sheesh. You know what I'm saying? What type of depression do you have where you listen to Zillakami and it helps you with the depression? I've heard this nigga's music. I'm not a depressed person, but nigga, that could put you into a depressive state. What songs are helping niggas with the depression? Please let me know. And why do people let people who are famous get over on them like that? It's crazy. Well, I'm glad she stopped him. You know, I'm glad she stopped him. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
In the light, I feel disgusted that he basically was using me while also doing the same with another girl, while also telling her he loved her, which is so terrible. Really sucks because now I can't listen to his music again when it was something I turned to for comfort. I just wanted to say,
damn, that's like the fifth person that said that shit.
I'm sorry this happened to you. So yeah, he is smixing and smashing, as they say, which is very not surprising because he's a very famous rapper and he has a lot of power, which means he obviously has a lot of girls interested in him. Oh, lol, Grafton Hotel.
He got a lot of girls interested in him, but yeah, he talking to bitches that's in class, taking tests. Bitch you talking to got a pop quiz, nigga. She talking to your ass, she about to miss third period. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? All these girls out here and you talking to kids in class, nigga. Talking about you gonna film a 17-year-old with fucking night vision thermal goggles on.
Hotel on Sunset. Okay, on my way. Okay, I'm here. Super. Bro, you're fast. 2:30.
I ain't gonna lie.
Kind of close.
Kai.
2:30. Oh, look at that. He was in the room.
I'm talking to this girl who just.
We even know the room.
She's 24.
Okay, you guys go to Grafton Hotel on 2:30.
She just turned 24 in April. I've been talking to her for about a year.
Important for some of you stands. Two major points against Zilla here is that he didn't ask for consent.
I usually don't
really try to
talk to young girls like that.
And of
But
course,
she's
not
cool.
asking
She's
about
mature.
any identification before meeting.
She got her shit together, but
You would think the law of abundance would kick in and calm him down.
she just turned 24 in April.
Apparently, he has now turned a new leaf and is asking for ID, but it's too late now, buddy. ID, please. The F? You clear out. Why didn't you believe me? I said.
God, I think they can have all 8 shows. Just check IDs. God damn, check the fucking IDs.
He needs to ask for consent before.
You know what I'm saying?
Something like that. You can't just put your hands down someone's pants and just expect them to
Check the motherfucking ID. God
Okay,
damn.
I'm not victim blaming here, but I preach vigilance to all my viewers and subs. If you're a girl or a boy or whatever, and you're meeting up with a celebrity and they're trying to meet you at a hotel, they're obviously trying to riz you in them sheets and grip your virgin cheeks. Dude, Zillakami is trying to meet you at a hotel. Of course he's trying to smash. How is this even shocking? This doesn't excuse him not getting consent, but it's like, you know, like you gotta be at least a little vigilant here, okay? Here's a post from Reddit that was talking about it's okay to cry, and someone mentioned a very interesting story about Zilla. Thoughts on it's okay to cry? He effed my high school crush when she was 15. Now this is a huge accusation, okay? It's okay to cry. I don't know. You might have to. I might have to be smoking your pack soon. Dead emoji. I'm not even joking. Went to high school in LA and actually knew a few under 18 girls effing on the up and coming SoundCloud rappers. This ugly F, Zillakami, and Lil Tracy. F all those dudes. They really desperate for any girls.
See, I them niggas is bro. I've always said some of these SoundCloud niggas just look weird. They got weird ways about them. Just especially some of these black dudes, bro. It's okay to cry. Ain't that nigga dead? Ain't that nigga dead? I thought It's Okay to Cry was dead. Oh, my bad. I ain't know he was still living. I know every blue moon, every once in a while, every other 3-4 months is one of these SoundCloud rappers dying off of pills or some shit like that. So I thought, but I've heard some of his music too. He's trash also, but how come these niggas just can't, bro? Check the fucking ID. Talking to people that struggle with algebra 2 and trigonometry. You feel me? You talking to bitches that still gotta raise their hand and ask the teacher to go to the fucking restroom. You feel me? You talking to bitches that get stopped by the hall monitor, nigga. Hoes that get tardies. Huh? Bitches that sit in a lunch cafeteria. You tripping.
they can get. I never heard anything bad about Zilla. What did he do? Obviously, allegedly, because he's never been convicted, but a close friend of mine was DMing Zilla and eventually linked to have explicit. He gave her a box of FTP and some design.
Enigma, we listen to his music.
Supposedly.
He's been a part of the channel. He's part of the underground scene. We are part of the underground scene.
So definitely could be a fib. But everyone
You feel me? And I work with kids, so this is right up my alley. You dig?
On Instagram for a while, and I did see the DMs between them. Keep in mind that this post is claiming that It's Okay to Cry, Zillakami, and Little Tracy were all messing with people that wasn't of age. With this last user,
But look at him.
Little Tracy.
I wouldn't trust him around my nieces and nephews. Hell no. I wouldn't hire these niggas for a sports camp.
Were all messing with people that wasn't of age, with this last user reiterating the allegation about the 15-year-old. Also keep in mind that this was posted a year ago, way before any of these allegations popped up. A girl by the username Voracious Contempt shared her personal account with Zilla, and these are the most embarrassing because she got photos of dude laid up with her.
Damn.
People are in denial. I used to be a fan of Zilla's. He hit me up in 2022. I was 18 and had just graduated high school. Within a week of messaging me, he asked me if I wanted to marry him and gave me his number. Long story short, he would text me constantly, blowing my phone up, calling me back to back sometimes. He wanted me to fly out to him, but I would only meet him in New York. Eventually, months later, I stayed with him in a hotel for a few days. Now, this is a picture of Zillakami laid up with this girl in 4K. Okay, look at these. He has a lot of nitrous here, though. Like, I don't know if this is even okay to show, so I'm going to blur it out and stuff. I'm going to blur out pretty much anything that looks kind of sketchy. But yeah, he does have a lot of illicit substances in this picture, so don't know if I can really show that. But that is a lot. I mean, a lot, okay? And there's another picture of him watching some type of movie. There's a spread of stuff on the counter. I mean, they really were, like, chilling in this hotel. She got her feet out. Okay, she is living comfortably here. Yeah, straight up. This man got me addicted to whip, and the Asian fetish stuff and Thailand stuff is all true. We talked for a whole year. My brother and he had a girlfriend the entire time. I knew nothing about, and I know he's a PDF file. Oh Lord, I hope he dies. Also, he's older than he says he is on Google by a year because he wanted people to think he was 17 for an extra year. Weirdo. Okay, I don't know what her brother has to do with this allegation.
Okay, so what we...
maybe that's...
What's the allegation here? She said she was 18, so I'm trying to... What's up here? What's up?
Like that discrepancy or something, I'm not sure. It looks like Zilla is into love bombing the girls that he's with. Whether this is behind malicious intent or not is unknown. But taking his power and relevance into account, it's extremely irresponsible and downright negligent. I don't know how verifiable the age discrepancy is, but I think that falls more on his team making sure his public image is accurate. I myself know that fixing knowledge panels on Google takes an unbelievable amount of time. The entire process is very flawed. Regardless, I think it's pretty funny she would expect a rapper with as much clout as Zillakami to not be cheating on his girlfriend. It's so stereotypical that rappers cheat on their girls, it's become an integral part of the rapper starter pack. Are you really a rapper if you don't cheat on your girl? I'm joking, obviously, but there's so many real examples of thousands of rappers doing this that it's not shocking anymore. It's more shocking when they don't. Also, what does your brother have to do with this? Next is the biggest allegation. This allegation is worse than the main allegation.
Okay, so that allegation was what? He cheated on his wife or his... Yeah, another girl. I mean, she said she was 18. I don't get what these... Okay, did I miss something? I used to be a fan of Zillakami. He hit me in 2022 when I was 18. Okay. You're 18, legal, you know, iffy, just getting out of high school, but still legal. Legal across everywhere. Okay, I guess it was just he got her addicted on the whippets and all this other shit. All right, I mean, that's not good, but that ain't really Nothing to throw a nigga in the slammer. You feel me? There ain't nothing.
Next is the biggest allegation. This allegation is worse than the main allegation in almost every way. If you haven't hit that like button, please make sure to do so and make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 20K. This comes from XX Soul Positivity Smuggler, okay? They broke the story. Somebody else also helped out a lot with the first part of this video as well. They broke that story and everything, made a whole Google document for it, okay? So I used that and I cross-referenced that with a lot of the other stuff. So thank you guys for doing this stuff and posting this stuff out. I will use my platform to help push this information out. A girl had made a post on her private account talking about how Zillakami slept with a 14-year-old. So I DM'd her about it and asked if she had screenshots. This is what she sent me. Yeah, I do, but I'd rather keep it in my small circle, which is why my account is private, because I don't like everyone seeing what I post. I'll show you this though. Just let you know, this was all back in 2020. And at the time, I screenshot this all and sent it to my Gmail, so the quality isn't good, but it was back on my first account back then. Then there's another photo, and they say, Jesus Christ. Now these are the two photos here. This picture is clearly, allegedly, Zillakami laid up with what looks like Molly Santana. Now Molly Santana has a very distinguishable face, and back then, in this picture, she was going by Minorrrr Maya, okay?
Is that Zillakami?
Yeah, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good at all,
Okay.
actually. This, Minorrrr Maya posted this stuff on her private. That's effing Zilla. She's effing 14. I'm done. She then went on to say this. I'm not friends with Kill Sadist anymore ever since that first account I had got deleted, but he also knows about this, and I have more screenshots of it, but I don't know if I want to show it to you since you're talking about getting it out there. I like to get it out there, but this person is very conflicted. I mean, she doesn't really want her head to be stuck out. Maybe it's very obvious that this stuff is all coming from her, and she doesn't want to get involved legally.
Well, no
I
shit.
know people think he's innocent right now. It's best to get the truth out there. I won't say I got it from you or anything. I'll blow your user and profile picture if you want. People are always going to think he is, no matter what proof, along with other famous people who've done the same, so in my opinion it's pointless, and people probably won't believe it because quality of my screenshot and would say, oh, it's edited, when I know it's not because it's from my old account photo. Another screenshot of my old friend Kill Sadist and Zilla talking, and he sent me that back then and I saved the combo they had. Jesus Christ. And then here's the picture here. It says, Zillakami, your career way too important for that stuff to happen. Especially, the police raid me every few weeks. If they found an under 18 girl, they'd love to charge me. Exactly, man. Stuff would not go down well on the internet too if people found out. I'd be hypocrite gang, LMAO. After crucifying a bunch of PDF files. Yup.
This nigga. This nigga is talking crazy. Why would you even if you joking, like, even if he say, hey man, I'm joking, why would you even joke like this? The police raid me every few weeks. If they found an underage girl, they'll love to charge me. I'll be hypocrite after crucifying a bunch of pedophiles.
After that 6ix9ine stuff, that would not be good. Spider-Man meme. Baha, for real, for real. Now the cognitive dissonance here is amazing. I mean, Zillakami is literally joking about being a PDF file.
He's an idiot. Who? Bro, I promise to you, bro. I promise you, bro. I joke about a lot of stuff, but I'll never joke about being a pedophile or no rapist. Niggas is clowns, bro. That's so bad, bro. That's such bad clown activity.
He's just making fun of it. Now, it's kind of unclear. I will give him the benefit of the doubt a little bit here. It's kind of unclear if he's talking about like, oh, I almost got caught up with this and I didn't do it or something. But like, it would be crazy if I got caught doing that because
after I crucified PDF files,
you know. Now,
Exactly.
I'm not saying that is the case because, I mean, this does look really, really terrible, especially with the picture of him laid up with Molly at the top here. This is young Zilla all the way. I mean,
Allegedly.
yeah, that doesn't look good at all. How did this stuff never come out before? Jesus Christ. Well, me and Kill Sadist, along with one of my other mutuals since day one, and this girl he slept with, are the only ones who know, and we never posted about it. Kill Sadist is going to see this. He's going to know that there's only two people that know about this and that has this evidence, so that's definitely why. And we never posted about it. Plus, I was like 19 then and a hardcore fan, and when I noticed he followed me back after I told Zilla about it and showed it to him, I didn't say anything to anyone. So even Zilla knows that this person knows. That's why they didn't want to talk about it. Okay,
Obviously, because
basically,
if he did, it would expose his
a big
ass.
thing to us. So if you think about it, being kind of young and having one of your favorite singers follow you despite whatever, it's a big thing. Soul says she kept mentioning Kill Sadist, and all the screenshots originally came from Kill Sadist, so I reached out to him. This is what he said. So Soul reached out to Kill Sadist. Very good. Very good. Very bueno. This was a long time ago, but this is what I remember. I don't know the girl personally, but one of my friends knew her. Maya was lying about her age to people, saying she was older, but she was only 14. When he found out, he didn't cut off contact with her. I don't know Zilla personally either. This is a huge accusation. Now, they are saying that Maya was lying about her age, but as I said before, this does not matter. I mean, this girl is 14. It's pretty obvious that a 14-year-old is a 14-year-old. I mean, there's no going around that. Like, yeah, dude.
That's another thing. Like, you can't eyeball some of these hoes. Feel me? You can't look at her going like, nah. Now, reckon it is hard. You can't tell sometimes, you know. That's obviously, but once you start talking to a female, you know, you hear the lingo, right? Right, the voice, certain mannerisms, right, certain energy. You start to understand, right? You start to understand the age group, even if it's not on the exact age. Like, okay, she's not a babe. You could tell she's a little young, right? Or you be like, oh, okay. Thought you were younger than you were, but you're actually older. It can go both ways, but you can. A 14-year-old, a 13-year-old, 14-year-old, you should be able to identify an 8th grader or a freshman in high school. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? A stripper at the strip club and a high school freshman, you should be able to tell. There should be a distinctive difference between the two. It really should be. And if you can't tell the difference, oh boy, you're a fucking problem. You're a problem. You're a problem.
That a 14-year-old is a 14-year-old. I mean, there's no going around that. Like, yeah, dude, like you're cooked. You're cooked 100%. Cooked.
Yeah, I heard y'all told me all his brands and stuff got taken down. I really don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Still
but
have those DMs with him? I don't have the DMs anymore.
But yeah, all that shit get taken down. It's not surprising.
At the time, I thought he didn't know she was 14 because Maya had allegedly lied about her age to go to shows and stuff. But then he kept seeing her. Keep in mind, I live in Australia. I wouldn't know as much as somebody who actually knows Maya personally in real life. Only reason I know is because a mutual friend told me. They knew I was a fan of Zilla. When did this all happen? Like what year, if you remember? 2019. Ooh, 2019, the year the demigods fell. Oh, okay, because I was talking to this girl that used to be friends with you. She's the one that sent me the screenshots, etc. And she said that this happened around 2020. So this was in 2019 or 2020? Pretty sure it was in 2019 because that's when I had that profile picture. That's incredible that you remember when you had a profile picture. Like, that is not a very significant thing in my life. And how did you lose the DMs with Zillakami? Did you delete them? Like, are you 100% sure they're gone? I'd assume I deleted them. I didn't want to be involved any more than I already was. If it's not a hassle for you, then would you mind going to check if you still have the DMs? It's not a hassle, but I already checked when I saw your message. Okay, why didn't you just say that then? Oh, alright. So is that all you remember? Nothing more? I got told by a friend I messaged Zilla saying the girl he's seeing isn't 18. He replied, We had that conversation. He said he would stop seeing her because of her age. He kept seeing her. Dum dum. I didn't get involved any further because my friend who told me didn't want to get in trouble with Minorrrr and her friend group for telling people she lies about her age. I would tell you to message my friend because she knows more than me, but I honestly doubt she will. She's off socials and probably won't want to get involved. To be clear, Minorrrr is Molly Santana's old username. This happened in 2019, which would make her 14 at the time. Zillakami knew this and continued seeing her, allegedly. And so here's just a little bit of detective.
Hold on. The girl he was... Huh? Molly Santana. So it was the same girl? It was the same chick? Yeah, I hope Kendrick brings out Lil Wayne in the Super Bowl. I hope so. They do have a song together, so I hope he brings him out.
The work that Soul did. As you can see here, this is a picture from 2019 that Zillakami liked. Zillakami is a part of these likes in another post. And here's another video that just confirms that this is not edited, that they didn't edit the likes in.
Tough.
That if you scroll down on Molly Santana's page, all the way down, and go to these posts, Zillakami, boom.
It's the same chick. That's crazy.
Alright. In terms of the domestic V situation, alright, Zilla said, if you were burning my stuff, you were selling my stuff, stay on that side. But I think it goes way farther than domestic V could ever go. Okay, so Molly Santana heard these allegations and she decided to respond. I want to focus on my music right now. I want y'all to see me doing what gives me happiness. I don't want to be known for stuff that happened to me.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. Unless you're making a hit record and it's many, many years down the road. But right now, niggas gonna know you for this. Especially with Zillakami out of commission, losing brand deals, niggas not fucking with him no more. Yeah, sweetheart. All you want to focus on your music, all that shit, that's cool. But as from right now, the internet's gonna know you for this. It sucks that it's that way, but that's how the internet it is these days. Especially when you just ruined a nigga's career. You just Vince Carter slam dunked on a nigga from the free throw line. So yeah. Good luck.
In the past, I've got so much to offer. Why would I let this be a part of my story? I never wanted this to ever come to light. I never wanted my story to be told. It's lame that y'all think it's okay to disrespect someone's privacy and then jump to false conclusions. I never lied. Okay, that's a really big claim. To set stuff straight, I never lied about my age. Everyone goes through a phase where they think they grow. Stop trying to make me feel bad for decisions I made when I was 14. I was just starting high school. I had no sense of reality. He hit me up wanting to link, so I went. Nothing else. Now, I don't know if she's saying, oh, we linked. Like, we just chilled. We hanged out. We hung out, you know? We had a good little time.
On the couch together.
Yeah, dude. It doesn't...
Yeah, bitch, you were 14.
No.
You're 14.
Okay, a 21-year-old laying up with a 14-year-old.
It's not a good look.
I mean, come on.
It's not a good look.
Allegedly, right? Come on. But come on. All right, you can't.
You know?
You can't
do that.
You can't keep getting away with it.
You can't do that,
Yeah,
my brother.
backpedal this one. Okay. That's just, oh no. And he's like up on her, and she has her hand on it. Okay, it's just, no. It doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. This isn't good, guys. This isn't good, guys. Okay? This is really bad, okay? This is no good, okay? No. So, yeah,
Goddamn shame.
That's where everything is for right now, alright? Zillakami hasn't said anything about these allegations. Also, it's important to note the whole Asian fetish storyline. It still continues with Molly because Molly Santana is Japanese American.
Oh, for real?
She is Japanese and American. All these girls are also Asian.
Black Boy Max, I don't know what it is besides to him.
He's not beating the Asian fetish.
Y'all, he's ass lucky I ain't really listen to his music.
Anything easier for himself. But yeah, we will see what happens next and what goes on. As always, these are all allegations. Make up your own mind about these. I'm just reporting these facts. Please don't sue me, okay? I have no money. But yeah, if you guys like this video, hit the like button down below. It really helps me out in the algorithm. As always, this has been Actually Evil, and thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Please subscribe, and peace.
She gonna hold them allegations, gonna hurt her ass for the rest of her life.
Benjamin Clarence Phillips Jr.
Hate to say it. And him. If Vince Carter my favorite, no, Vince Carter is not my favorite. But that's how she slam dunked on that nigga like she was Vince Carter. Slam dunked on that nigga. That nigga's career is in shambles. As you see, niggas making in videos. Niggas making videos. Voila. My advice to niggas, man, check IDs, man. Don't go for them underage girls. Yeah, it said the girl who did the whippets was the same chick, I thought. Didn't they say the same girl was the Molly girl? The Molly girl was the other girl who was wasn't she? Oh no, that was his wife. Yeah, they included her too. They included her, the wife. Yeah. They included the wife. That wasn't Molly. That was the wife. Molly was two different people, but the same person. It's a diabolical situation, man. It's a diabolical situation. Woo, man. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. We're going to stream tomorrow back to our usual. You know, we might do some gaming tomorrow. Yeah, I'm confused as fuck. It's a lot going on. Check that age, man. Anyways, man, stay you, stay true, but most importantly, stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed, stay astronomic, and stay rude. And stay out them little girls' DMs, you dig? See y'all tomorrow. God bless. Oh, what's the question? What's the question? Wait, one more question. What you got for me, my boy? Man, get the fuck off my stream. Kai, see y'all tomorrow, nigga. What are you talking about? Reacting to music, nigga. You know how I'm getting down over here now? Fuck, nigga!